Hello there everyone and welcome back. Today I want to show you a build that was requested by Rio. Rio asked me to build a family home for 5 and that it have a garage. So instead of building it on a garage lot, it's just that time of year here where it's autumn and it's beautiful, and I wanted to use that old Wizard's Cottage lot. You can see I put the pumpkins out front with the autumn rug by the front door. I really think you all are going to like this layout. You can see I've used what's technically the front of the house as the side and the driveway that goes to the garage. And then coming around here to the backyard, you'll see I did not put a pool in or a lot of landscaping. I wanted to leave those leaves on the ground visible, just sort of fitting that autumn theme. A small patio with a little bit of landscaping, bringing out the reds and the surroundings, and I just think it's lovely. So here's the front of the house here again, and I get questions all the time, well, why don't you show the basement? Usually there's not one. If there was one, I would show you, but I normally just tuck that weather machine down there to get it out of the way. So here's the entryway again. I think that rug is really pretty for this time of year, and you see the jack-o'-lanterns there on either side of the sidewalk. So let's go into the entryway, which I think is beautiful. It's very simple. This home is more on the traditional side. I put the farmhouse stairs here. I rarely use those chairs, and I thought they would look beautiful in here with that rug and the fireplace. I love the wallpaper. It was part of a pack that I purchased online. And then I've used one of those newer doorways just to give it kind of a nice feel, and some bookshelves on either side, along with the older chalet gray flooring. I think it's a nice entryway. And you come in here to the living area. Now this is a color combination I rarely use. When I did Camilla's house, I think it was a couple of videos ago, I mentioned these couches here, how they may look great with that navy blue nursery wallpaper. So I thought I would give that a try in here, and I really love how it looks. So we have black in the furniture and blue in the wall, and it brings out the blanket and pillows on the couches. So I put in a black coffee table, a blue rug, so you can see the mixtures of the blacks and the blues with the white and light grays kind of contrasting against those. And then there was the farmhouse fireplace and just a TV and some mirrors on the other wall. And that painting really brings out the blacks and blues together as well. And there are 2 doors that go out to that patio that you just saw when we looked at the exterior. So let's go through here and take a look at the dining room. Even though the house is mostly traditional, I did use a little bit more of a modern set here for the dining room. I put together the older white chalet table with some of those newer black chairs and just a side table over there with a painting over it. Those newer chairs, the black ones and the gray ones, you should play around with those with different tables, because actually you can make quite a few different looks with those. I happen to really like those chairs. So coming back through the living room, just to give the home a more interesting look, I've created some little alcoves here. This little area I've tucked away for a bar, and you go through the doorway here, and I wanted to utilize the space as well as I could. So I used this as a little closet for the safe. And then you go back through and you come to a coat closet. So that's how I've set that up. And you'll see a little bit better on the grid how I did that. Another thing you could do with this is turn it into a bathroom, which I did that on the other side, but it is sort of a large home, and you could actually put the bathroom on this side if you wanted to. So there we're going to come back through here, and you can either go through the entryway or the living room, and we're going to come into the kitchen here. And right away you'll see that I used a new stove, which I absolutely love, and also that old wallpaper that we got at the beginning of the game. If you're going for more of a traditional look for the kitchen, this goes very well with the farmhouse countertops and cabinets because it has the tan stripe and the blue stripe, so it brings both of the colors out. I like this little kitchen. I think it's very cute. And then you come through here into the laundry room, where I've continued with the farmhouse items. I've used the boot bench, the washer and dryer, and that large laundry sink there, which I often do use in the kitchen, but I decided to put it in here instead. And I've also used a little place to hang up wet clothes and put some more shoes. So it's a very functional laundry room. And then we're going to go through that door into a very simple garage. I put a wine fridge in, as well as a freezer. There are the trash bins there, some tools hanging on the wall, just garage things. And then we're going to come through a door here where again on the front are the alcoves just like on the other side. On this side I've used it for a bathroom, and I posted this video in the Facebook group of me trying to get that double sink in there that's 3 spaces wide. I've been having trouble with this for a good 2 or 3 months now. I don't know if you all are having the same issue, but I had to end up going with the single sink and a cabinet and countertop on either side to give that same effect. But that's the vanity area there. Then you come through here and you have in one space the toilet area, and then you go straight through, and then you have the gold chalet showers, which match the farmhouse set very, very well if you don't want to use the farmhouse shower. So that is the full bath for the downstairs, and there's another door in the garage that goes into a private office. So it's a little bit separated from the house. It's just a cute little office with that same dark wallpaper, one of the new computer desks, and just some chairs and a plant in the corner. So you could make it to where if one of your Sims worked out of the house and had clients come, you could even put a door there instead of a window on the front side for an entrance for their clients. So that is the first floor. When we go to the grid, I think you'll really like how the layout is if you want to recreate it. So you come up to kind of a large landing. I just decorated it with some more traditional chairs up here and the farmhouse rug. I used the gray chairs up here and just a painting on the wall. Didn't want to overclutter it. Then you come in here to what I'm going to say is the grandparents' room. There's some bookshelves there with a mirror in between. I used the farmhouse bed, but I've been really liking using the farmhouse bed with the black and white French furniture. I think because the metal part of the bed is black and then it has some white on the bed coverings, I think it blends very well. And then there's a hallway here that goes over to the kids' rooms, and I've tucked in a computer desk here. This is the hall bath for both children. So I've carried the same look up here with the farmhouse vanity. I didn't have any trouble getting the double vanity on this wall. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. And up here I have used that shower that matches and that blue toilet. They have a laundry hamper and a trash can in there. So everything that they could need in a bathroom. And then next we are going to go into the teenage boys' room, or it could be a preteen. Really, it could be any kind of room you wanted it to be, but I have it staged as a bedroom. I've used the bunk beds. He has some exercise equipment, a gaming TV, beanbag chair, a couple of nightstands, and he has his closet right over here. I think if you have a very small space for a closet, these new units work very well. And it's a change up from the older units that we had, kind of the plain ones. In here is a girl's room. I've given her that pretty pink bed. She has the gray French side tables, which are a lighter color than the armoire, but I think they go pretty well with it. And she has a matching table over there with her makeup on it. She has a computer desk, some posters, and here is her closet here as well. So those are the kids' bedrooms. And then on the other side, we have the master, which I've done in a light blue. I like using different colors with this bedspread. We have so many different wall colors now that you can kind of pick and choose, but I think this one works really well. It's not an exact match of blue, but I've used that Villa Gray furniture, which, as you know, is some of my favorite because I really like the finish on it, along with the peach and the decor. Over here is sort of a large walk-in closet, but I didn't want to make it a fancy closet because it's sort of a traditional family home, and I wanted it to look real. In here is their bathroom, where again I managed to get the double sink in, so I'm glad for that. They have a tub here, the towel rack, and I fixed her a little vanity table over there. That chair matches really well, the little French chair. So that's the vanity and tub area. Then you come through the door and you're going to come into the toilet area here, where I've put a towel rack, the toilet paper holder, the trash can, and then in this little alcove here, I've tucked in the shower. I like that white shower that came with the hotel suite too, because that will go with so many different types of bathrooms. So that is the upstairs, and we're going to look at the floor plan next, and you're going to see the measurements come up on the screen. I started with the garage and driveway. moved over here and built in the office, then the bath. But I didn't build the rest of the bath yet because remember I build room by room. So I moved over here and did the laundry. Then I did the entryway, and that's when I decided to do the alcoves. So instead of having such a small bathroom, I added on the alcove for the toilet and the shower here. Then I added on this alcove for the coats and the closet. And so just to let you know the order that I built it in case that helps you. Then I came over here and added on the kitchen to the back of the entryway. Then I did the living area. Then I built in the bar area to match the 3x3 on the other side, which is the bathroom over there, and then the dining room. And then of course the landing is here above the entryway. And then I built over top and I did the shower here, the toilet here, and the bath here because I knew I was going to create the master bedroom next, which I did. And then we have the master closet here. And then behind that landing is when I built in the bedroom. And then we have the hall bath here. But first, for the alcove, I ended up putting in that toilet and shower, and then the vanity area, and then his closet because I knew next I was going to build a bedroom. Here's the hallway that connects them, and her closet, and then her bedroom. So I hope that gives you a little bit better of a description of how I built things. Now we're going to look at the furniture and just see where I put everything. We have the garage, the office, and then the vanity area, and then the sort of broken up bathroom downstairs. And here's the laundry area. And then here is the entryway. This was a fun house to furnish too because I haven't really done a nice traditional home in a while, and it was kind of nice to do this. And there's the living room and the little coat closets there and the bar area, and then the dining room. And then we come upstairs to the landing, which I kept as simple as possible. And then there's the master, nice and open. I started to put a couch there near the windows, but I just decided to leave it open and uncluttered feeling. And then there's their bathroom, toilet area, and shower. And now we'll have a look at, you can make it a guest room, you could make it a den if you didn't need the extra bedroom, but as it is a 4-bedroom home. And there's the hall bath and shower and toilet room there, and the bedroom here, and the little closet there. And then we have her bedroom, and she has her little closet at the end of the hall. So that is what it looks like, and I'm going to give you a little bit better of a view of the outside where I placed everything. I'm trying to remember to do that from here on out because I know people have been asking about that as well. So Rio, thank you so much, and thank you so much for being so patient. You've been on the list for quite a while for your family home. And I was just getting ready to say, I can't believe the pumpkins haven't made the house blink, but there they go, right in time for the video to end. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. If you did, please hit that like button. I sure do appreciate it. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you next time.